Alright, hi, and welcome to day 60 of drawing every day for 365 days. No, I haven't been, like, actually, I know I haven't been, recording anything, but mainly because I just didn't have the motivation or the time to really set aside, like, some time to record everything, because I've been sort of busy with life. But yeah, so I have time now, ish, and I'm trying to get back into motions. Because again, it's I can't English. It's an awful lot of effort to draw every day. It's also an even bigger effort to record said drawing every day, right? So I'm trying to get back into it, and so yeah. So today we are going to do our sketch phase. So as you can probably tell from the name, we are going to do a Alilu playing cards, because her birthday is coming up in about 6 days. So I'm going to hustle. So we're going to do our sketch today, where we just need about half of the design, because if you don't know how playing cards work, it's just mirrored on the other side. So I do have a general idea of what I want to draw and all that stuff, because that's the important part. I just visualize things a lot faster. So yeah, so okay, so my first thought is, of course, gradient, background. I also do planning on the side over here, sorry. So I'm gonna mainly take some inspiration from her j'ai oublié le nom, c'est quoi ça? I'm mainly going to take inspiration from her just starting stream, like just like wait before I stream, like title card or whatever. I don't know, streaming terms help, but I'm really gonna be taking inspiration from that. So from the background, I'm gonna put, it's gonna be a dark blue, maybe dark blue gradients, question mark, which I know she prefers a lot more pastel colors, but I want the main elements of the pastel colors to be I want the pastel colors to be the main elements of design. I want it to really flood everything. Maybe I'll test out, maybe I'll try with a pastel blue, maybe. But it really depends on what I really want. So for elements, obviously we'll have a border around of the playing cards. Again, this is just a template that I made for myself in this particular case. So I imagine having like maybe a gold border around it, like a thin gold border around here. For this, maybe we want something that's a bit more like heart-shaped, because I know she does like heart-shaped sort of deals. So if we have like a heart-shaped thing over here, right? Sort of gold, and by border I mean like a sort of frame, right? So over like here, so like here, this is gonna be so much work, but it's gonna be a lot of work. But yeah, we're just gonna go over here, and I'm not gonna do the border on multiple sides, because that's frankly gonna be quite a lot of work. So we can do this, right? Sort of like a border type gold photograph frame type of deal. Over here. Over here, what can we do on this side? Maybe we also do like heart shapes over here, but I don't want to overdo with the heart theming. Here. Okay, yeah, we can do that. I just need it to be sort of, maybe I can do like a fleur de lis, even though the fleur de lis is kind of, maybe I also don't want to overdo with a seashell theme, right? Because that would be too on the nose, right? I don't want it to be too on the nose as well. I want there to be like subtle references here and there, or I guess we can do like a starish theme, right? Like a star, which is the most common thing, but alas. Alas, we don't have much. I am not picky enough for this, so... Ah, merde. Debates. Okay, there we go. So here, we can do this. Okay. We can do this. Okay, we can do that, right? And then, so we have our general elements. I'm trying to, so when I first originally thought about the design, I was like, should I do like a ribbon type of deal? So then bleeds out of the design sort of thing. But I'm like, will that really look good? Would it or would it not? Right, so I was planning on having maybe a center element here, maybe Aliru simplified over here, and then maybe a seashell here, but I really don't know. Maybe I shouldn't do things that extend out of the border, because I don't think it would look good, especially because there's already so many elements in the central design. So I'm going to keep it relatively light around the borders over here. What can I do? So now this idea seems familiar. Yes, I did do Rosary playing cards, Grandma Rosary playing cards a long time ago. I think it was like 2 years ago at this point, but I didn't make playing cards for her at some point. I never fully made them. They were just like digital renders, but so that's why I am kind of reusing ideas, but it's a different form of exploration. So I'm trying to remember what her title card was. Maybe we want like a moon type of deal here. A moon, a crescent moon. No, but then that's too many layers of design. What if we had a crescent moon here, right? And then obviously it mirrors itself over here as well. Oh no. We should have the seashell here. So if we have our seashell here, I'm just gonna like botch it real fast, right? So we have our seashell here, right? We have our seashell mirrored. Again, I'm going to mirror it when I'm doing like the official sketch, or not the official sketch, when I'm doing the line art. Actually, there's not going to be any line art. I lied. So we're going to do this, and then there's going to be waves over here, right? There's going to be waves of patterns here, right? Over here, here. Right. Okay. I can't draw waves right now. I have never been able to draw waves. But then we can draw waves over here, right? Over here. And then that's very on the heart. That's very, very on the nose with the... I mean, she's a mermaid. She's a mermaid VTuber. She can afford to have more themes, I think. But then if it's pastel, because then that would be a lot of wasted space, I feel like. Obviously we'll have her over here. I won't fully draw all her details over here or whatever. I'm too lazy to draw a character right now because frankly it's 4:40 in the morning. I'm tired. Also, I don't know why I keep saying quite frankly. I don't know what's happening to me. Should I do a pattern in the background? That would be an easy cop out, but a pattern wouldn't be a bad thing, I think. Because obviously we have to integrate the cuttlefishes somehow, because the cuttlfish are is her mascot, and then we got Ducky. I mean, we could put Ducky over here. We can put like a silly little duck over here, right? And that would be easy. But then the cuttlefish, right? Can the cuttlefish be the part of the pattern? That's the question. Because I don't want this to just be a pastel color. I want it to be filled in to some degree. So if I have like a pattern of like cuttlefish, right, of only their shape, that would be kind of cute, I think. I'm not too sure. What can I do? I should have gotten one of my decks, and then I should have taken a look at them. Huh. Because here's the thing. Because with this many elements, playing card designs only work with this many elements if you're using especially thin line art. Especially thin lines, right? Or else it'll be too crowded and won't really work. If you're using bolder elements like so, it'll be a lot better if we actually kept things a lot simpler. So I might just stick with the pattern thing. It's quite difficult, actually. This is difficult. What can I do? Obviously, it'll be a lot. It would be a lot easier if I knew my themes, but also it's because the. How did I do my roastery design? Because my roastery design was a lot. She had a lot more. I was a lot more inspired because, well, there's the theme of reflection, all that stuff. So it was a lot easier for me to really think about it. Maybe this side can be pastel blue with pink pattern, with maybe a pink pattern. Sorry, not here. With maybe a pink pattern, maybe. And then this side can be a pastel pink. Oh, I keep doing it in the wrong color. Okay, let me just do this. There we go. Maybe a pastel pink. Pastel pink with blue pattern. So I'm thinking about it, but then I can't copy paste it, which is annoying. But actually, no, I can solve this. I can solve that because I can just like invert it, right? So I can do that. So what I can do in terms of pattern is just the outline of the cuttlefish, however they are. I can't really, yeah, that's basically the outline. And then heart, and then cuttlefish outline, and then heart, or maybe slightly smaller as well. I'm still thinking about the gradient. I think the gradient could look nice, but I think that might be adding a lot to it because I already have the gold frame around it, which is fine, I guess. Because there's also the question of how much do I really want to render this, because that's gonna be a hard thing to sort of think about as well. Because a pattern is boring. I don't want to do patterns all that often as well. Sorry, let me take my phone up for a minute, so you're gonna see my avatar disconnect for a minute, which is fine. It's connected in a non-offensive way, I think. I'd like to think so, at least. Right, it was not here. Okay. It was. So I'm sorting through all my folders, and it turns out I have like too many folders. No, not here. Not here. Here it is. Oh, I filled in the space with that for with trees. With trees. Except that the Roastery back design had a lot more white space to it. But the shape is a lot better for that one. Because if we're doing a character illustration, we're going to need some background, right? Well, this is not fully a character illustration. I'm obviously going to simplify a lot because having too many details, especially smaller ones on a playing card, would not look good. I'll need to comb through some of her illustrations to sort of see what I can draw inspiration from. but it's kind of hard to really, because as far as background goes, what can I do for background? Because I don't know what else I can do for background besides a pattern that wouldn't be too annoying to sort of look at, right? So I'm gonna need to think about it. But yeah, this is sort of a very, very bad spot to end up in. I'm gonna need to think about this as I sleep, because that's when I think the least, but that's when I think the most. I'm gonna need to scroll through her socials and just look at her art and just sort of think things through. Because with the Rosary, well, because Rosary had an origin story. She had a lore video, and that was like a lot of things I could draw inspiration from. But Ariru is a lot more like, we're gonna get to it. But yeah, I think that about wraps up for me today. I didn't really do much. We of course ramble a whole lot, but that's part of the planning phase. That's part of a sketching phase. And so yeah, we're going to work on it. We're going to plan things, and we're going to need to find things out. But yeah, I think that about wraps up for me today. Thanks for hanging out with me. This is gonna be a big project. I have about 6 days to finish this, or maybe 7 actually. We're maybe 7. And why did I say 7? We're gonna have about 5 days to finish this. Less time than I think. But yeah, I think that wraps up. Thanks for hanging out with me. And so yeah, I hope you guys have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on when and where you are. And see you guys next time. Bye. See you and take care. Bye.